What is going on, dreamers? We are live with some Driving Strikers. Our plan was originally to do this yesterday, but unfortunately, due to a bug in the game, we could not play it online, so it was delayed until today, but we got it working, or Kazad more specifically got it working, and so I've done a couple different test games with a couple different people, and it's worked very well, so very cool. So we're gonna play some of the first online games in Driving Strikers live for you today. And if you don't know what Driving Strikers is, it is an upcoming indie game that is the first to feature online multiplayer, and is being developed by Kazad, who is in the chat right now, as well as a guy named David Reichelt. I'm still not sure if I'm saying his last name correctly. But those are the two main guys behind the game. But yeah, it should be coming out later this year. But we are currently testing the online mode and getting all the bugs worked out. But if anyone has any questions about the game, Kazad is in the chat, so feel free to ask away. I'm sure he'll be happy to answer them. But hello to everyone in the chat, which is Scrivani and Sonic, Kazad, of course, Retro, Zayden, Strictly Retro, or Strictly Sega, sorry, I'm getting my names confused, Bob and Raptor Bacon, welcome. So it looks like Zayden and Retro are actually going to join us, which will be the first time we've tested with more than 2 players. So it's a bit risky, we'll see what happens. It'll be the first time we've tried with more than 2. But we got John in at the moment. I think what we'll do probably, while Zayden and Retro are getting ready, I think we'll do a 2-player game. I am hosting on a broadband adapter in order to get the best connection possible. John is on a modem, but the game supports both of them. If you are playing on a modem, it's probably going to be a little bit laggy, a little bit of a delay in the controls, but it is playable. Hopefully Kazad can, work that out a bit more as well. Maybe make it a bit smoother before the final game is released. But anyway, let's get going. The games are pretty quick in this, about 2 minutes each, I believe. I'm not sure if the final game will have adjustments as to how long the matches are, but they are 2 minutes. Hey, what's up, Sonic? Did I say hello? I think I did say hello to you earlier. In case I missed you, though, hello, Sonic. Alright, let's get going. So there are no sound effects in the game at the moment, because they were causing issues, so they're currently disabled in this build of the game. But there will be sound effects in the final game. But at least there is music, which in the earlier builds that Kazad sent me, there was no music, so at least we have music, which is better than complete silence. And pretty decent music at that. There we go. Starting off good. Me and John are on the same team. I am the car with the yellow arrow above it. John is the red arrow. Ooh, ooh, oh, come on. That was almost in. Come on. So in this game, you can drive around, and you can accelerate, and you can also jump with the A button. I haven't really found a use for the jump quite yet, but maybe once I'm more skilled in the game. I'm sure you could jump and hit the ball midair, but I am definitely not to that level yet. I'm hitting the opponent cars into the goal, but unfortunately, that does not count as a point. Alright, looks like Zayden is in the lobby. We'll get you after this match, Zayden. Are you connecting on modem or broadband? Broadband, okay. Probably for the best. It'll give John the best experience. We're boosting his connection for him. There we go. Our opponents helped us out there. Oh man. I have found that the CPU players, if you don't block the ball immediately, they'll get it into the goal every time at the start of the round. Is that what you call the segments of this game, rounds? I'm not sure. Ooh! Oh! It bounced too high. That would have been amazing if that went in. And the end of the match. I think we lost. Yep, we lost. By only 1 point, though. Wasn't too bad. Wasn't a complete wipeout. Alright, let's try this. Oh, okay, so apparently the other players can join while you're in a match, which is cool. So we got Zayden and Retro. We are about to try the world's first 4-player online game of driving strikers. We'll see how this goes. This ought to be interesting. So, I believe we have 2 on broadband and 2 on modem. Hello, Junior DC W Games, welcome. Cool indeed, John. Very cool. Oh, we lost Zayden. Zayden has left the game. But I think Retro is still in. Or maybe not. Okay. I think we have an issue, folks. Yeah, the red cars are not moving, which are Zayden and Retro, I believe. It looks as though 4-player games are not yet working. I was hoping to test that out before the game started, but unfortunately we didn't get to. And it looks like the game has frozen. If you're watching, Kazat, here's a bug for you to fix. So we'll have to take turns and do just 1v1 matches for now. This is a beta test, folks. Alright, let's restart here. It was so close, Kazad. It was so close. I wonder if we should test with 3 just to see if that works. Just to see if it's, I hope we try 4-player again. I mean, it could be a random bug, but, chances are it's gonna do the same thing, I imagine. Hey, Dark Symbios, welcome. Test without me since I'm on DreamPie anyway. Well, John's on DreamPie as well. Zayden is on broadband. Hold on. Just gonna sign in real quick here. QR code is really nice. Previous builds did not have the QR code, and you had to type in the URL. So it's saves you a bit of time. Just having 2-player game online via homebrew is amazing. It is. Kazad is making history. It's probably something really silly. I'm sure it is. It's always something silly, isn't it? Alright, so we'll try a quick 3-player match and see if that works. If not, we'll stick to 2. Whenever you guys are back on, 2 of you may join. So hopefully this game will lead to more online indie games in the future. That would be awesome. If I don't have DMZ on my broadband adapter, does that matter? No, only the host needs DMZ, or port forwarding. So you're good to go, Ziden. Alright, just waiting for one more here. Whoever's back online first. Which should be Ziden, because he's on a broadband adapter. There's no excuse for you being too slow, Ziden. There we go. Alright, let's give this a shot. Kazad with another landmark moment. Perfect day to debut this game on day 2 of the Dreamcast birthday weekend extravaganza. Yeah. Yes, this is the Dreamcast 23rd and 1-day birthday live stream extravaganza. I mean, the Dreamcast was 23 yesterday, it's still 23 today. Alright, it does not look like 3 is working. We have a red card just sitting there. Yeah, Ziden got disconnected, he said. Okay, so anything over 2 is not working. I'm sure, Kazad is on the case already. Look how John is getting stuck on Ziden's car. That's hilarious. Hey, I'm gonna win this game anyway. Until it freezes anyway, if it does freeze. It froze with 4, but maybe it's fine with 3. I noticed it didn't actually say Ziden disconnected either. Which it usually does. It usually says when someone disconnects. Did not in this case. Hello Martin, welcome to the stream. Hello Chris. It is working with DreamPie, yes. Both DreamPie and broadband. And when this game is released, it's going to be on PC as well. So multi-platform. I'm not sure. I think Kazan did say it was going to be other platforms as well, but I forget what they are now. I know it's going to be PC and Dreamcast. Windows and Linux, I believe. Always difficult getting at that last couple feet. What if someone gets disconnected and the player continues as a bot? Yeah, I believe Kazad mentioned he was going to do that. But that is something he's not implemented yet. Windows and Linux is done, hopefully Android and PSP will happen eventually. That's interesting. PSP. So I assume the PSP version is going to have online as well? That would be awesome. Cross-platform PSP and Dreamcast. Now that would be something to behold right there. CPU player is going crazy in the air over there. Yeah, the online play is going to be cross-platform, at least with PC and Dreamcast, which is going to be cool in itself. But I mean, if we can have PSP and Android as well, that's awesome. It is implemented when someone gets disconnected and it notices, but a bot replaces them. Okay. It's just because it didn't detect that Zayden disconnected for some reason. But, yeah, okay. Well, if you want to pop out, John, and let Zayden play around, we'll do that. We'll take turns. And then Retro can play around as well. I'm sure we'll get multiple rounds in, but... Oh, Zayden is hosting as well. Okay, you can try joining Zayden's game, John. Actually, unless Zayden wants to pop in here. I don't know if Retro is still online. I think he is. It shows him on Dreamcast now. But whoever wants to join, either Retro or Zayden. At least these cars don't break down like my daughter's VW. Yes, they're very very reliable cars. All right, Zayden's gonna join. Are you still in the game, John? Because I don't know if you left and it's still showing you in here, or... I do want to remind everyone this is a beta test. Oh, the game froze on Zayden. Okay. Yeah, we're doing a sort of beta test / live stream here. But anyway, Retro is in, so let's get going. But still very cool that this is even working at all, because this took, I think, about five or so builds of the game, or of the network demo, to actually get Dreamcast to Dreamcast gameplay working. There was a very pesky bug that was preventing it from working for the longest time. I knew Kazad would work it out eventually. Oh, I think we have another problem. Two cars are... okay. Yeah. It's saying two cars are being controlled by humans. And there was only one player in the game, which was Retro. At least it only showed one player. I'm gonna... I think remake the game here. Yes, I have confused it, Kazad. Too many things happening. We're overwhelming it. See, this is why you haven't released it as a public demo yet. Gotta keep it at a small test range. Okay, and it froze. I hope you're taking notes, Kazad. It's one of the reasons I decided to use the broadband adapter. I figured things like this might happen. I want to get back online as quickly as possible. But hey, you guys get to see the main menu. That's exciting too. So there is a direct IP connect option in the game as well. So inevitably, you know, Kazan is not going to keep the servers for this game up forever. 80 years down the line, when he shuts down the server, you can still connect with direct IP, which is a nice feature. Alright, I'm gonna host a game again. Nice. It's good to have some music. There's no music at the screen yet, anyway. We need some sort of elevator music here, cause for some reason it did this when I first connected as well. It took a long time at getting ready to make game or whatever it was. All right, Ziden is in. Let's go. Hello, Milos. Welcome to the stream. I should actually switch teams as well. By default, if two people join and you have it on auto team select, you're both going to be on the same team. But you can switch your team if you'd like. There we go, now we're cooking. Alright, yeah, so we got a dual broadband adapter game going on now. I'm gonna change the default so you start on opposing teams. Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense. I'm thinking most people will probably want to be on different teams. Also gonna add a 2-car mode with no AI. Also a good option. You know what, those pesky CPU players getting in your way. Which they do tend to do. But they are kind of hilarious to watch at some points. One thing I was gonna suggest, Kazad, is maybe, if you can, make the goals a little bit higher. Because I found so many times where I hit the ball really hard, it's heading towards the goal, but it hits the top. It'd be nice if it was just a smidge higher. Smidge taller. Can't wait to see 4-player online, it'll be chaos. Me too, me too. I was hoping it would work, but I had a feeling there was a chance it wasn't going to. We hadn't tested that yet. There we go. Different stadiums have different sized goals. Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's actually maybe a good idea, because some stadiums will be a little bit more of a challenge than others. Football, not rugby, PC. How dare you? What did I say? I don't know anything about football or rugby, so... I'm sorry if I offended any rugby and or football fans. Castle Stadium is more oval in shape. Cool, cool. Castle. I like the idea of that. Who doesn't like a good castle? Wait, I thought this was basketball. And there we go. Hey, we won. First win of the day. Alright, are you still online, Retro? If you are, you can try the next match. We'll see if Zayden can safely leave and Retro can safely enter without breaking anything. Hey, what's up, Buzzy? Alright, Retro's got a reboot. Okay. Oh, by the way, Laws, about that message I sent you. I will reply right now while I'm waiting and send you a link. If you can manage to burn a disk in time, you can try and join. Or use a GDMU if you have one. I think you do. Pretty sure you mentioned that, but I don't know. But I will get you in the beta testing email thread as well. Online matches are 3 minutes. Oh, well, that's an answer to Law's question. Is time limited rounds? Is it time limited rounds, or do you play till so many goals are scored? Yeah, I was wondering about that earlier. Because I think, isn't there an option in the options menu to change the round time? I assume that's only for offline matches, though. There's an option for single player / local game / league for 3, 5, 7 minutes in the full game. Cool, cool. Maybe you should remake the room after competing in a match. Well, I just wanted to see if it'd break again, but I think Zayden left and it's still showing him in the game. So, yeah, I don't think it's working. Put that down on your notepad, Kazad. It doesn't look like people can safely leave the game. Yeah, and it seems to freeze if I back out after someone leaves. Okay. Good to know. Alright. So after each match, I will remake the game. Running out of room on your notepad. Hey, we're giving you a lot of good information here, Kazad. Oh, nice. Debug BIOS. Yes, it is the dev kit boot up screen. Alright, let's get back online here. Alright, Kazad's hosting a match with 2, but I don't want to join that one because that's not gonna work. Oh, Retro's hosting one as well, but I think I already hit the host button, so... Alright, new game up. Join when you're ready, Retro. Alright, and Laws, check your messages. I have sent you a link. Do not share with anyone. It's the one rule of the beta testing club. And we also don't talk about the beta testing club. Froze when you left the game. Okay. Technical difficulties, folks. Please stand by. Kind of blows my mind that this is working. Yeah, I'm very happy. I mean, it is a bit buggy at the moment, but the fact that it's working is awesome. First ever Dreamcast indie game with online play. Hopefully more to follow. Only took 20-something years for someone to figure out online. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that no one has attempted it up until this point, but I think Kazad will back me up when I say that it's not easy. He's complained a lot along the way, but it'll be worth it in the end. Is there a Dreamcast stadium in this? That'd be cool. Not easy being the biggest understatement. Yep. Alice Dreams Tournament is cool also to see online someday. Yeah, it'd be cool to see them update the game with online play. That would be nice. But if I remember right, there is if it's the game I'm thinking of, it has online leaderboards where you can scan a QR code and upload your high score, which is sort of kind of online implementation, but not really. But actual online multiplayer would be cool. Shoot, don't have my SD card reader here. Left it at my parents'. We'll get it up and running tomorrow night, though. Ah, alright. Alright, we're just waiting for Retro to get back online here. It appears at the moment we need to follow a very strict set of rules for joining and creating a game. As long as we follow those rules, we should be alright. As I said, this is the first time we've tested with more than 2 players. With 2, it's fine. Start to throw more players in here, it kind of throws a wrench in the gears. Hopefully I'll have a new build tomorrow with some of this fixed. I'm sure you will, Kazad. He's always right on it. Alright, looks like Retro is dialing in. Should be getting started here soon. I'm thinking maybe the best thing to do here would be to at least play a couple rounds with each person. That way, if something goes wrong, at least we got a couple rounds in before having to restart. So maybe I'll do 2 rounds with Retro as soon as he joins here, and then we'll switch it up. But I think it might be okay if I back out of the game and make a new one before the new person joins. Because it seems it does break it if someone tries to leave. Okay, Retro is in. Let's go. Hello, Aaron. Welcome to the stream. waiting for one player. That one player being Retro. Oh no, I'm still in the lobby. Oh man. Man, this game does not like you, Retro. Alright, I can't quit at this point, so I'm gonna see if it times out eventually. You came in here just to sabotage my stream, didn't you, Retro? Alright, it's just not doing anything at this point. Okay, Kazad is saying it doesn't time out. There's another thing to put on your notepad, Kazad. Alright, let me restart. Unless Retro quits the lobby. Well, I've already restarted, so we're not going to find that out now. I'm sure he probably already has. Or at least restarted his Dreamcast anyway. We will not stop breaking your game, because we are going to break it in every way we possibly can. I believe what Kazad is doing, Bob, I think he has a way to disable the online in the network demo once the full game is released. Pretty sure that's what he's doing. Not that there's really a whole lot of content in the network demo anyway. There's only one stadium, 2 teams, and yeah. You'll definitely want the full thing if you want more stuff. Oh, Zayden is hosting. Okay, let me back out. Hopefully I can back out. There we go. Okay. Seeing a QR code on a Dreamcast just feels so wrong, but I'm so happy it's there. Yeah, it's a nice feature, because he wasn't going to add that originally because he said it would be too much work, but that's typical Kazad. He'll tell me that, no, that's too much work, but then I'll add it anyway. But it's nice. It saves you a bit of time from having to type in the URL. NetDemo will forever be able to play on... Oh, NetDemo will forever be able to play NetDemo, but not be able to play against people with the full game. Okay. Gotcha. Alright, I'll change my team to away. Zayden and me will be on different teams this time. Hey, what's up, Star Punch? A Dreamcast game in 2022 with online play takes out wallet. There you go, because Star Punch is gonna buy your entire stock. Have fun playing against yourself, Star Punch. Full game has 5 stadiums and 8 teams. Nice. So you will notice there's a little bit of lag in the game since Zyden is hosting now. The host will always have a perfectly smooth game, but lag will be added to the people that join. But it's not too bad with 2 broadband adapters, which we're both using at the moment. With Modem, there'll be a little bit more of a delay in the controls, but it's still playable. But I believe Kazad said he can still do a little bit more optimization on the game to make it run a little bit smoother. Even just in frame rate in general, because I think he said it's running at about between 24 and 26 frames per second at the moment, but he wants to get it up to a consistent 30. I keep looking at the wrong car. I'm forgetting I'm on the other team now. I'm on the Flaming Wheels team. Ooh, that was a nice hit. Oh, right into the goal. Nice. Oh, it just missed. Bit of a pile up here. You gotta love the chaos in games like this. I mean, it's not quite the chaos of War Polo in Ooga Booga, but it's still some chaos. I did actually suggest to Kazan a while back. I don't know if he actually put it into the game or not, but I was thinking some sort of modifiers would be cool. So like add low gravity and maybe oil slick to the stadium. Maybe mini tornadoes. But you can always add that as DLC, of course. This is on an actual Dreamcast, Aaron. You are apparently new to this channel. I never use emulators. Modifiers might be doable. I think that would be awesome. It would definitely be something to make it stand out a bit from something like Rocket League, which of course this game is inspired by. But yeah, just random things like oil slicks and little mini tornadoes. Actually, the match I played earlier yesterday, it was funny because 2 of the cars looked like they were going up in a tornado for some random reason. Some crazy physics going on there. Alright, well, we'll go into another match right away here. And then, I'll play a game with Kazad. Not Kazad, yeah. With John. Oh, I forgot I'm not hosting. I was trying to start the game, but Zyden is hosting now. Bro, Dreamcast was discontinued in 2001. How do you have one? Well, I mean, despite the rumors, Sega did not destroy all of the Dreamcasts after it was discontinued. They're not like Atari. They didn't just bury the Dreamcast out in the desert. The tornado is actually legit physics. Both cars collided and boosted upward at the same time. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Nonetheless, it was a very very cool effect. It was very entertaining. I saw that, I was like, what the heck? Rocket League stole from Driving Strikers, if anything. Well, I mean, Rocket League took the idea from Ooga Booga, obviously. Man, I need a bit more practice with the controls. I always think I'm lined up perfectly, and then I just completely miss. I like just wait until the ball is perfectly lined up with the goal and then strike. It's called Driving Strikers, after all. Ah, man. I don't think so, Zed. Look at that. Oh, almost went right in. Ooh, there we go. There we go. You could buy Under Defeat with a Dreamcast as a bundle direct from Sega in 2006. Oh, you could. Interesting. Did not know that. I mean, I knew Under Defeat came out in 2006. Did not know there was a bundle, though. Everyone likes a good bundle. You thought about doing that, Kazad? Bundle the game with a limited edition Driving Strikers Dreamcast? There we go. Ooh, 3-3, 14 seconds left. Oh, no. Alright, I got 8 seconds to tie this up. I don't think I have a chance of winning. Oh, no. No, not gonna happen. Good game, Zed. Good game. It was a close one. All right. Is John still online? He is. Okay. So, I will do a couple games with him, Zed. Hopefully next time I stream this game, 4 players will be working.
Okay.
Smoking round indeed. I'll limit to 1 unit for 10,000 pounds. Or 100,000 pounds. That's a bargain. Channels like yours, PC, and Kazad I'm having a hard time reading your sentence, Sonic. But it is a compliment, so thank you. I, The jump button is super helpful. I have yet to actually use it for anything useful. Alright, let me back out and get rid of that game. Okay, John is hosting. But, alright, I'll do one game with John hosting, but it's... We'll see how it goes. Apparently there is someone in... Oh, okay. It hasn't updated yet. Zaiden's game still says there's 2 players. Getting ready to connect. You gotta be ready to connect, you know. You don't want to connect when you're not ready. It could be devastating. There we go. All right, what team you going on, John? John seems very undecisive, or indecisive, I should say. Hey, what's up, Jocko? First time seeing this game online. Yes, this is kind of the debut for online matches in Driving Strikers. There are some hiccups, but all in all, it is working, which is awesome. Use the jump button to dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. Did you say dodge? All right. There we go, nice. So you guys can't see it on the stream, but since John is hosting the match on a modem, there's about maybe a half-second delay on the controls, which is not terrible. It's still playable. But a game like this is hard to do over a dial-up connection for sure. But it's still running pretty smooth, even though there's that little delay on the controls. Switch to my DreamPie if we want to try modem testing. Well, I mean, the goal of the stream isn't really to test, although we are definitely finding some bugs. But I think we're pretty good. I think we can stay on the broadband adapter side. We got John on DreamPie, so he's our official DreamPie tester for the day. Well, and retro, I mean. Even though he was sadly unable to get a game going. Ah, man. I'm getting absolutely wiped out here. connected to John with him hosting, and lag wasn't too bad. Yeah, I mean, it's not terrible. It's kind of like World Series Baseball. It has that slight delay in the controls that you just kind of get used to after a while. Well, I should say slight delay in the batting as far as World Series Baseball is concerned. Other controls aren't delayed. Alright, well, 4-2. Could have been worse. Waiting for the host. This may take a few minutes. Oh, if they're already playing a game, yes. All right, let's go another round, John. I need some vengeance. Oh, lost connection to server. Was that you, John? You said, I'm judging by the fact that you said oops. I'm guessing that was you. Okay, he started another game, showing 2 games though. I assume it's this one, not the one that has 0 out of 4. Alright, we'll do one more game with John, and then I'll host again, and then Zyden can join that one. Assuming he's still around. What was the first ever Nintendo console? The Nintendo playing card set. That's a console, right? I need me a set of Nintendo playing cards. I don't consider Pong a console. Poor Pong. It's like the Pluto of game consoles. I'm not talking about the Sega Pluto. The planet. The planet that no one thinks is a planet anymore. I still think Pluto's a planet. Get in there. So I'm gonna go in there with all of the cars inside the goal. Ooh, there we go. Nice! Your CPU player has betrayed you, John. He's turned to the other side. Yeah, get in there. Ooh, nice one, Zed. Oh, okay, it dropped in there anyway. I was gonna say it was too high, but... Where am I going? Occasionally I look at the wrong car. I don't usually play on the flaming wheels side. Used to being on the other side, so I automatically hit right a lot of the time. All right. 4-4. Close match. All right, you still with us, Sidon? I will make a new game anyway. And if Zidon is still around, you can go ahead and join it. I'm alive, but just watching. Oh, are you done playing, or are you gonna join? Let me know. Hey, what's up, Cyclone? Welcome to the stream. I don't know if you popped in earlier, but if you did, I didn't notice you. I have to head out soon, so just watching. Okay. Alright, so you can join my game, John. Nah, just joined. Alright then, welcome then. No, I don't believe anyone else is on, John, so it's all you. All you. Still need to get my win against you. What do you mean you'll get your revenge, John? You have won every match except for that last one. The last one tied. I'm the one who needs revenge. Alright, let's do it. Hello, Janice McGee. Driving Strikers, this new. Yes, it is. It's so new that it's not even out yet. That's how new it is. Yes, we are just beta testing the network demo. The game will be out in full sometime later this year. There we go. There we go. The opponents are helping me out. Oh. Get out your notepad, Kazan. See, this has actually happened once before in my testing. I was actually telling him about this. After a goal, the game froze. Last time I wasn't recording, so at least I got it on, I got it recording this time. Yeah, game froze, so we're gonna have to restart here. Luckily, that bug seems to be fairly rare. It's only the second time I've seen it. Supposed to go to an actual soccer game tonight, but the wife is sick. Aw, man. Well, at least you get to watch online soccer with cars. It's even better. Starting to think I'm breaking your Dreamcast whenever I join the stream. You could be. You could be. Online soccer with cars on a Saturday. Yes, indeed. Wow, a QR code on a Dreamcast. Never thought I'd see the day. Believe it or not, it's not the first game. I believe, I was saying earlier, I think Alice Dreams Tournament has a QR code for uploading high scores. It's either that or Rush Rush Rally Racing. It's one of the two. I forget which one it was. Will this be online only? It looks sweet. No, it will be offline and online. You can do either or. Oh. Oh. John wasn't in the game. Shoot. I'm starting a game with CPU players. You can play with CPU players only online if you want, for whatever reason. I don't know why you'd want to do that. I mean, obviously in the network demo, it's good for testing. But once the full game is out, just playing online with CPU players is kind of pointless. They're nice as additions, if you want to fill out your roster. Rush Rush had leaderboards. You got a code to put online. Okay, so it was Rush Rush Rally Racing. Okay. Not sure if they're still live. I think they are, but I'm not certain. Will this crossplay with PC to Dreamcast? Yes. Yes, it will. It'll be crossplay Dreamcast, PC, Windows and Linux, Android, and PSP, believe it or not. It'll be pretty awesome to have all of those people from different platforms all playing together. Be pretty crazy. Oh, it looks like John's having some problems. Alright. No problem, John. Just restart or whatever you need to do. Rush Rush Rally leaderboards are still live, I can confirm. Thank you for the confirmation. Do I need a new build of DreamPie to play this? No. Nope. No, it's all set with the current version of DreamPie. But the game is not out yet, so you can't play it online regardless. Unless you're in the exclusive testing group, which is just a limited few people at the moment. As a lot of you have already seen, we definitely want to keep the number of players testing this to a minimum at the moment. This is what you call console progressive. Yep. It'd be cool to see this on GameCube, PS2, and Xbox as well. But obviously the other consoles from this generation are not quite as indie friendly as the Dreamcast. But it would be pretty amazing to see it cross-platform between all the consoles of that generation, because that'd be the first game to ever do that. But hey, I mean, I'll settle for the first game to ever do cross-play between Dreamcast and PSP. That alone's pretty awesome. Yes, Kazan has other games in the pipeline after this one. Wink, wink. Crossplay with the DS. Yeah, that'd be interesting just to see DS on DS. PSP only supports WEP and my access point doesn't have to open up a guest network for it. I know, it does support WEP, eh? Yeah, because I think it does. It's DS that only supports WEP. You can do WPA on PSP. Ah, yeah, okay. John is in. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna go to the home team. Alright, we're getting back into it here. What about a Vita version? Well, I mean, technically it'll be backwards compatible with Vita, so put it on PSP. It's technically already on Vita. I assume Kazan is not planning on putting the game on a UMD. It'll be digital. So you could put it on a Vita, theoretically. Lobby already has icons for a bunch of platforms, including Raspberry Pi and PS2. Are there a lot of people gaming on Raspberry Pi? I mean, I guess technically Raspberry Pi is Linux. It's like a little tiny Linux PC. Aw, man, see, if the goal is just a little bit higher there. Well, actually, I guess in that circumstance, probably a lot higher. the game peer-to-peer, or is there a dedicated server? It is both. So there's a server, I mean, once you're in the game, it's peer-to-peer, but there's a matchmaking server. But there's also a direct IP option in the game, so you can connect directly to other players without the matchmaking server in between, which will be very nice for when the server goes down at some point. I'm sure Kazad will keep it up for the foreseeable future. Come on, get over there. Oh, man. Oh, I thought that was... Oh, okay. Finished it off. Presumably, the folks at Dreamcast Talk could host a server if they wanted to. I'm sure Kazad would have no problem releasing the server software at the point where he stops hosting it. Yes, go follow Kazad on Twitter for updates. You can also follow, I think it's at Driving Strikers on Twitter as well. Are you taking off, Kazad? All right, thanks for stopping in and answering the questions everyone has. I think the game may have froze. Put that in your notepad before you leave, Kazad. Some reason it said John left just at the end there, and then it froze up. Alright, I'm just gonna restart. I'm probably just gonna do one more game here, and then gonna end the stream. We started a half hour early today, so we're still getting in our hour and a half. I'm actually probably going to go over to the Megavision's 24-hour Dreamcast marathon that they're doing after this. I'll put a link to that in the description as well if you guys want to check it out. They're doing a 24-hour live stream for charity. They do it every year. I always shout them out every time they do it. But there's a link to it in the chat there. Hey, what's up, Harvey Jones? Alright, we're just gonna do one more game here. Finish things off. Not sure what happened on that last one. John dropped out right at the end for whatever reason. I assume he's reconnecting. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll play a match while I'm waiting. Because, you can join while a match is in progress as well, which is nice. I like it, you just carry the ball to the goal. There we go, nice. Man, my teammate went flying there. Ooh, 1-1. Carrying the ball is called dribbling, if you want to sound like a pro. I don't want to sound like a pro. Alright, John's in. Alright, you know what? I can probably just quit. Presumably, this should work. And then just immediately click play again. Oh, I forgot to switch teams. Well, I guess we're going to be on the same team, John. That's fine. We'll team up for the final match. Man, it's like I said earlier, if you don't block the ball immediately, the CPU player will get it in every time. You gotta make sure you disrupt their kick, or whatever you want to call it. Is it still a kick when you're using a car? Co-op can be nice sometimes. It can be. It can be. I definitely like to see more co-op online games on the Dreamcast. If any other indie devs or prospective indie devs are watching this stream and are interested in making an online Dreamcast game, make something co-op. We have plenty of competitive online games, but co-op is nice. It's nice sometimes, as Laws says. There we go, right in. Right in. UT on the Dreamcast have any of the co-op mods from PC? It doesn't have any mods. No one has modded the Dreamcast version of UT. I mean, for that matter, no one's really done any mods for Quake 3 Arena on the Dreamcast either. I believe it's because the files are significantly different from the PC version. Although at one point someone was working on a conversion tool to convert PC Quake 3 Arena maps to Dreamcast, but they seemingly disappeared. I actually beta tested that at one point. But, yeah, I don't know what happened to him. It was working pretty well. But they never released it. I actually have a video of me and Impulse from Dreamcast Talk playing some of the PC maps on Dreamcast. I might just release it at some point. At the time I made the video, I was told not to actually release it yet, but that was years ago. And as I said, the guy kind of disappeared. So I think it's okay to release it now. Yeah, enough time has passed, I'm sure. Ethically sound. Does online still work on UT? I ordered it recently. Unfortunately, no. And it has been my almost lifelong goal to find the server software for the Dreamcast version of UT, but it has not happened yet. Maybe one day. Hey, we won! Nice job, John. Fist bump. Virtual internet fist bump. Alright. I think we're gonna wrap it up right here, folks. Had some good matches today, and had some failed matches as well. We gave Kazad plenty of notes to work on for the next build. So hopefully we'll have 4 players working next time I stream this. That would be nice. But anyway, guys, yeah, this is Driving Strikers. If you guys want some more information on this, I'm going to put some links in the chat. Let me just grab them real quick. You can follow Driving Strikers and Kazad on Twitter. And just make sure I have the correct stuff here. There's the Driving Strikers accounts. And Kazad is at Kazad, but I'll put a link to it as well. Even if you're not on Twitter, you can still, bookmark the page. And you can follow that for updates. There is a website for their development studio, which is Reality Jump. But there's not a whole lot on it right now as far as Driving Strikers is concerned. But I'll put a link to that as well. I'm sure they'll put more stuff up on the website once the game is closer to release. But yeah, those are all the links. You can be sure to follow those for more information. The game should be released later this year. I might do another stream of online play at some point once the bugs are worked out for the 4 players. But yeah, look forward to the game being released later this year. But anyway, guys, thanks for joining. Thanks for hanging out. And thanks for everything that you do. I will be back maybe tomorrow for some Planet Ring. That is tomorrow's Game Night UK game, so look forward to that. And maybe sometime midweek for an offline game. And of course, Worms next Friday. But thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for doing... I already said all that, but... thanks, guys. And until next time, keep on dreaming.